Anit, I'm good. How are you? Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new stream. My first stream for a week, actually. I was supposed to be playing some Blindfold Bullet yesterday, but unfortunately, my opponent, Krikor, he actually canceled on me on account of him being so bad that the match would be not very interesting. So that was unexpected. We're gonna be doing some bullets chess today. There's gonna be an Arena King format tournament, but it's not gonna count towards season two. So they're still working on what's gonna happen, what changes are gonna be made, any tweaks for season two of the Arena Kings. But in the meantime, we're gonna just have a standalone Arena Kings. Aquila is in the house. Daddy cool. Also, Crosstein. And he asks about fantasy soon. Yeah, I actually had a pretty poor start to my fantasy season. I mean, it was good compared to most people, and then compared to the tryhards, it was not very good. So, I might do a new fantasy Premier League stream when I'm doing my wild card, and that might happen sooner than expected. But I'm hoping it's still gonna be a couple of weeks out. Did you get banned from Alex channel yet? Asks Aquila. No, my backseat gaming has yet not gotten me banned, but he gave me a last strike warning. And honestly, I thought he appreciated getting such sage advice, but apparently he finds it annoying, which is beyond me. Because I think I'm pretty clever. I mean, I cannot execute it myself, but I do think the advice I give Alec on his Fortnite gaming is very good. Okay, so we're gonna be playing some warm up bullet games. I have no incoming challenges, so I'm just gonna do a search. What else has happened the past week? I went to my family's summer house. I slept for most of the time, which was good. I do enjoy sleeping. I watched some TV shows. I watched the first round of Premier League, of course. Um, Ooh, that was not good. It's okay. This guy, Joshua Snyder. Never heard about this guy. Okay. He's punishing me for some mistakes I made in the opening. He's playing so fast. Okay, let's do this. And this. Yeah, okay, I'm already pretty stressed out. Let's take with the bishop. Let's just run away. Let's go back. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Joshua Snyder. Who are you? That's a strange way to start the stream. I guess we're gonna have to. Check out his games. Yeah, something is off with this guy. Oh, what are we gonna do about that? Okay. Anything happened in chat while I was getting massacred? Calixi is in the house. Hammer Time on the cell phone and St. Louis on the tablet. Yeah, that's how you do it. Neat. Let's do a game. Yes, it is possible to play with me. You challenge me, and then I accept. And then we play. But you gotta play, Anit. Who do you think will win the Blitz and Rapid in St. Louis? Asks Daddy Cool. I've not really been paying attention. I saw that Fabiano had a fantastic result on the first day, but then he kind of couldn't follow it up. And that is pretty much the extent to which I have been following that tournament. What's up? Says Twitchy McMudface. How are you? It's a very good username. What was the name of that boat that the Britons could vote what the boat was going to be called? And then they voted something like Boaty McBoatface. Are you inspired by that boat or by the British people in general? Always Beast says, you're so lucky because you met Magnus Carlsen. Meeting him is my dream. Yeah, no, yeah. It's funny how it works. Let's take this one. Let's do a rematch. Anit wasn't ready. Anit wasn't ready at the beginning, costing him so many seconds. So we're going to do a rematch, and I'm not going to fall for any trickery with bishop b6, h6. Let's take this one. Let's go here. Just take what is offered. Past Pawn with a 3-month resub. Thank you. What a nice way to start the stream. Let's take it with the queen, I suppose. And we have some queen here thingies going on. Also some queen here thingies going on. Ooh, I blundered c5. Wow, that was not good. Okay, so I guess I'm threatening the rook, but he gets way more counterplay than I had intended to give him. Okay, he doesn't take the rook. I think that's the wrong call. No, the knight. He should have just given up that rook and tried to create an attack. Whereas now, I'm a piece up still, but also I have my pieces coordinated. My king is out, stuff like that. I'm glad they named it after Sir David. Oh, so the ship is named after David Attenborough, but there's a submarine on the ship, which is called Boaty McBoatface. Okay, interesting. Stieg asks, how was your first Fantasy Premier League game week? It was okay by international standards, and then not great by the try-hard standards. I got like 73 points. 500,000 placement in the world. So it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible either. I actually mouse slipped that, but it's okay. Let's do this. Uptime asks Rockstar. Well, I have been streaming for, I'm gonna do it manually, I guess. I have been streaming for 10 minutes. Aren't they gonna play a super tournament in St. Louis now as well? Yes, Calixi, after the Blitz and Rapid completes, there's gonna be a normal time control tournament in which Magnus Carlsen is participating. Past Pawn asks, who let you down in your fantasy team? Well, Aguero. I think Aguero was. I expected more from him, and also the fact that at some point he could have passed the ball to De Bruyne, giving De Bruyne an easy goal. The fact that he didn't do that makes me a bit nervous because I feel like that might get Aguero benched for the next game since he didn't act selflessly. Okay, Rockstar, you gotta. Now you fell for that one 2 games in a row. You gotta try to learn from your games. I mean, 2 games in a row. That's not a good sign. You gotta learn from your mistakes. Gotta stop blundering pieces. Always Beast asks, what is your lessons rating? I don't know. I don't really use that functionality. It was a mouse slip, says Rockstar. Mouse slips twice in a row? That's also something you can correct. Same mouse slip 2 games in a row. That's trouble. And that's trouble for my rook. However, I have solved the issue. Have you ever tried Chess Tempo for puzzles and tactics? Yes, Chess Tempo is pretty good. Um, but I mean, the thing that all the tactics puzzles struggle with is that a lot of them have multiple correct answers, and they just need to eliminate those things. So when I stopped using Chess Tempo is when um, I got tired of there being three or more correct kind of moves in a position, because then it's just a bad puzzle. The puzzle shouldn't be given if you can win in 3 different ways. Kevin De Bruyne had an injury in training today, and so you will need to switch him, says Past Pawn. Yeah, no, believe me, I mean, I'm a chess professional. I have nothing but time. The only thing I spend my time doing is playing chess and then looking at what's up with Fantasy Premier League. So, yeah, I am fully aware of De Bruyne's injury. In fact, my Twitter feed is full of it. And I'm actually concerned. I think because I wanted to bring him in for in 2 games, and now I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. It kind of interfered with my plans. Haikos is our next opponent, and he just trapped his own bishop. That's not good. You shouldn't trap your own pieces. So that's a free bishop. Actually, he could have played f3 there. Okay, he does it one move later. And this I got reasonably under control. Mm. There's a setting to disable puzzles with alternate answers, says Twitchy McMudface. Yeah, that's good. That must have happened after I stopped using it. But honestly, I think chess.com has done a good job of cleaning out their puzzles as well. So I'm pretty happy with them. I don't see a reason to switch. Thank you so much for the game, says Anit. You're welcome. Haikos is in trouble once again. Once again, some issues for him. How are we gonna play this? That move. Okay, I was not expecting that move. Let's go here. And then here. And then here. Starting to get somewhere, getting that pawn. It's a good start. Or am I moving this guy? Yeah, let's put the king over here. And then this guy. Where are we going to put you? Okay, this isn't really amazing technique, but I guess we'll live with this. Ooh, that was terrible technique, as a matter of fact. Okay, that wasn't great. Today is Arena Kings, asks Putin. Yes, there's a off-season Arena Kings tournament. So it doesn't count for the overall standings for Season 2. It's just going to be something to pass the time, making sure we're ready when the next season actually does start. Okay, confusion. Confusion all around. Let's take this one. Maybe not the greatest move. Let's take this one. Go here. That was a weird kind of tactical thing. Okay. Oh, come on, and then I just blunder. I thought this was the bailout. alternative, but I guess I was wrong. What are you gonna do? Oh, that was bad. I thought maybe I had some kind of tactics, and then I started calculating it, and then I forgot that maybe he had a plan with what he was doing anyhow. Is there prizes? Asks Liam. Yes, there are $100 for first prize. Krikor is playing tonight. You should play blindfold against him, says Daddy Cool. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. 10 more minutes. Let's play the game against Eddie. Irrigs with the 7-month resub. Thank you. Also, I missed a donation, I think, on my last stream. But it's a donation from a guy I haven't really seen much in chat. So I need to give a shout out to Boris Pasky. Not the Boris Spassky, but the guy with the good password security, as in pass key. What is the tourney today? It's a normal arena. We're going to take a look at who's competing after this game. Also, we're going to check out the final standings for the Season 1 of Arena Kings. Greetings, says Andrew. How are you? Let's just improve our pieces ever so slightly. Take some pieces, sure, if given the opportunity. Just take all of them. And then you get a new queen. Okay. First off, we're going to take a look at the final standings for the Arena Kings Season 2. No, Season 1, sorry. So Danya Naroditsky won the big finale last week. And so therefore he was declared the winner of Season 1. In second place, the monster, the arena monster that is Georg Meyer. He didn't participate in the final, and even so, no one came close to preventing him from getting that second spot. And if you see very closely, you will see that I was just 10 points ahead of Alexander Lenderman. So that was so close competition for the third place. But I came out victorious, and it netted me $600 for the third place Arena Kings Season 1. So that is what happened last week. Now we're going to take a look at what is going to happen this week. It's off season, so it appears that most people are taking a break. But it's Hammer, Krikor, and Faruja are ready. Bjarte with the 502 bits. Thank you. Daddy Cool says that Danya is playing, might be playing today. Okay, so probably this field is gonna get even stronger. And also, I just realized that my screen grab is off by a little bit. So I'm gonna replace this. Um, or maybe I can. Does this work? Wow, I'm so good. I'm starting to learn the software right now. That was an easy fix. Harvard is ranked as number 14. So you have some ambitions today, Harvard. Here's another one, an Azerbaijani international master, probably born in 2003. Man, these kids today, they are so young. 2003. I mean, I can actually remember what happened in 2003. Previously, the kids were like 1995, and at the very least, I could still, I had no memory from that time at least. But now these kids, so young. Firouzja is challenging me in Blitz, Bullet, and 30-second chess. But I think we're just gonna talk for a couple of minutes. Kids seem to get younger every year, says Timothy. Yeah. No, it's just that honestly, it's not about their age. Their age doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is the year they are born. Because, I mean, I remember when, being born in 1990 meant that you were so young, right? And now these kids born in 2003, they're 15. I mean, they're not even that young. Yeah. Anyhow, we're going to start in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Maybe I should accept one of the challenges from Firouzja. Nah. Remember Pogs? Asks Norwegian chess giant. Yes, yes, I do. That is how old I am. In the schoolyard, elementary school in Norway, people were. I mean, for someone who didn't experience it's just gonna sound weird, right? Uh, but I guess it's the same as kids today trying to explain to them telegrams or video cassettes or yeah. Yeah, I remember Pogs. I don't know if that was a thing outside of Norway though. I don't know if any Americans are gonna be like, oh yeah, Pogs. I remember Pokemon cards before it got, popular again. Anders talking about the Y2K bug. I still remember sitting there New Year's Eve hoping my computer wouldn't crash. Honestly, I thought I was pretty young. And I really thought that Y2K bug, I thought it was a myth. But honestly, it was only this year or the year before that I realized people were genuinely concerned. I thought it was just a joke or something, but people were actually concerned. So yeah, so I'm young. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I'm not so old that I was concerned about the Y2K bug. Okay, one more minute till we start. We have Mate Schmate joining us. In addition to the others. Ryataman says Y2K was a real thing. I spent quite a lot of time fixing bugs related to that, and that is why nothing happened. Wow, Hyata Man saving the world 18 years ago. Well, thank you, sir, for helping us out. Waiting for the Arena King, says Albert. Yes, so am I. We're gonna start in 15 seconds. I'm gonna be playing my first game against Muhma, the young kid from Azerbaijan. Not all heroes wear capes, says Timothy. Yeah, Hyataman, one of our big heroes. Okay, that was a that's gonna be very annoying if I'm gonna get a new Chrome uh, and sound notification that the game has started, because I mean I'm right here. I can see that the game has started. I made my move in 0.2 seconds. I'm fully aware that the game has started. Okay, so how are we gonna deal with this today? We're gonna try something new. Honestly, E3 is just me freestyling, but it's not so silly. It's not so silly. This can be clever. I mean, I'm guessing the critical thing is for him to take this one. And then I'm just gonna go try to take it back. We could work with this. You know, just freestyling. Having some fun. Okay, now I'm not having so much fun because I just realized that I'm gonna lose a pawn. When push comes to shove, I'm gonna be a pawn down. I don't really like being pawn down. So I may have chosen the wrong opening. But we learned something. It was an interesting idea. He took my pawn, and I regretted my interesting idea. Georg just joined, says Daddy Cool. Wow. He's back. Honestly, Georg didn't do so well towards the end of the season, but it didn't really matter because he had already destroyed everyone before that. Okay, so I'm gonna spend some time trying to get to this pawn. And I'm not sure I'll even be successful. Attila, thank you for the 5-month resub. I guess this is what happens when you don't stream for an entire week. And there are a lot of people having their resubs in the meantime. And I quite like it. Okay, I'm up. I'm down on material, but I'm up on time. And I'm so much up on time that I can basically flag this kid at will. However, I should have stopped a5. That was a really poor move. Rook c1. I should have gone rook a5. But I get another chance, so I guess I'm going to do it now. It's important to prevent the pawn from joining the other guy. Oof, h5 I feel like is pretty pointless. Okay. Yeah, I may have underestimated that move. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this. It's a bit strange, but it keeps the option open to go rook a3. And I thought this line was winning a pawn for me. And I think I was right. I think this does win a pawn for me. Okay, we started out the game with a pawn down and ended up the game with a pawn up. And we win the first game. And that means a shared second place, but there are some people who already won 2 games. And am I really gonna get this? Okay, apparently Chrome has had some kind of update, or maybe it's chess.com having an update. And it's giving me the annoying sound message even though I'm at the board. You don't need to inform me the game has started. I'm right here. Okay, so I gave myself the bishop here, but the bad thing is that there's this pawn on d5, which is isolated, and isolated pawns are not the greatest pawns. But you know, they're still pawns. They still deserve to be a part of the pawn community. A7 was just hanging, says Dodo. Yeah, I guess you're talking about the previous game. I don't really remember. I moved on. I moved on in life to the next game. Okay, so this is good for me. Bishop b5 means that he has to block with his pawn. And that means that I get rid of my isolated pawn, which is good news. I'm going to put some rooks into the center. That is my plan for the upcoming moves. If a4, I'm probably going to try to keep my bishop, although taking this knight and giving him split pawns would also be okay. He's spending a bit too much time, seeing as how we don't have increments. Did you have tea already? Asks Always Beast. Yes, it's right here. Okay, so he goes knight e5. So fair enough. I'm going to attack his queen. He is probably considering queen to g3. Maybe queen to f3 is better. Okay, he goes queen g3. Ooh, knight h5. He has queen f3. Maybe I have been a bit too not really taking his threats seriously. Okay, let's try this move. It's a bit of a strange move, but it's pointing towards this bishop. And it's also removing the rook from some kind of potential pin. Meaning that now I can move my bishop more freely. And I guess maybe I'm threatening something like knight to e4. But it's a bit shaky. It's a bit superficial. Okay, I guess we're just gonna keep everything protected. Takes, queen f4. I guess we're just gonna keep taking stuff and see what what happens. Because to me this looks like a pawn up. Now probably rook e1. And then rook e6. Keeps the rook protected by a pawn. Now I'm threatening to take pretty much everything. Ooh, that was a blunder. Ooh, that was a blunder. I missed knight g5. I missed knight g5. Ooh, he resigns. He actually resigned, but he had a winning position because of knight g5. I just missed it. I just missed it. Shexus asks, what kind of tea? I'm drinking Lady Grey. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my computer if it... Yeah. No, that is entirely new. That did not happen last time. So within the last week, they have added some kind of a feature with the sound alert for the game. And I'm gonna kill my computer because of it. That is the most annoying thing I have ever seen. I'm right here. I know that the game has started. I mean, it would be useful if I wasn't in the open window. But this is how old I am. I'm shouting at the computer. I think that's a special kind of old. It's just the sounds, historic key. Yeah, it's still annoying though. It's pretty loud. I mean, it's probably not as loud for you guys as it is for me. Okay, so I'm playing Bibeo, and I'm not loving my position. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure this is so great for me. But now I'm attacking the pawn on d5, and he chose to move his knight, but he really shouldn't have done that, because now I got my rook trapped. It was a trap. Okay, such a clever guy, huh? It was a trap, and I fell straight for it. The rook is trapped. Okay, this is not great. Rook is trapped. I'm down on time. In general, bad things happening. Okay, I'm gonna try to rescue my rook by taking this one, and then hoping that by some sort of a miracle, this protection the bishop offers is gonna be sufficient. I guess I'm reasonably happy with this. I don't think the rook is ever going to come out, so I'm going to give up the rook for a knight just to get that sort of thing out of the way. And now I have decent pieces and 2 pawns for an exchange. And 2 pawns for an exchange should be enough, I think. Should be fine. Although I have no way to protect this guy. And that's a bit of a problem. And I'm running low on time. Yeah, he's getting to me. With the doubled attack, he got me. Frankly, he got me. He's having a good game. Yeah, I'm sort of desperate here. Oof, and that was a blunder. Okay, I'm gonna have to do some trickery here. And I gotta do it real fast because this guy is also playing pretty quickly, and I'm way down on time. I mean, objectively, this is a draw, but I'm a bit low on time, so that's a concern. Also, a concern is the fact that he's moving pretty quickly, and I just let him take my knight. Wow, this is actually very close to losing. Good game, BBO. Getting the draw. That was actually very good. Well fought. Very well fought. Okay, next up is Bovalmna from Norway, but I have no idea who this is. 2300. 2005. Maybe it's a guy born in 2005. Maybe it's Elham? I don't know. But I have a very nice position so far. Maybe not very nice, but I think I'm a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's a bit risky. I'm gonna go f4 because his ideas to go knight e5 are pretty annoying. I'm not sure what happens on bishop f5 right now. Bishop f5 and then d3. Probably doesn't work. But since there are such ideas, I'm going to move my king. Okay, that was not a good move. Okay, when I get the opportunity to play e4, I'm just going to do it. And now his pawn structure on the king side is weakened. But on the other hand, my king position isn't great either. So I guess he has decent counterplay. Okay, I'm just going to play defense. Get the queen close to the king and then get the knight up into the attack. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Maybe a bit risky. He's gonna play f5. I'm gonna play queen up. Okay, he didn't play f5, but maybe this is just a good move. Yeah, this is probably just a good move, because he gets to straighten out his pawns. Okay, so we're gonna play a knight ending. A lot of crazy tactics so far in this game. Wow, he goes for the pawn. Honestly, I let him take that pawn because I thought there's no way that knight is coming back out alive. Now I'm going to have to justify that decision. I really thought the knight isn't coming back alive. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. It's so risky what he's doing. Okay, I'm one move away from trapping the knight. So he has to go knight f3. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have gone here, but that was a big mistake. Okay, so I'm gonna let the knight get out, but I could have taken with the knight. That was so silly. I could have just taken with the knight, and then I would have had the passed pawn. I mean, surely this guy is still trapped. It's tricky to break through this. Okay, that was a bit of a present. And I've run out of time with 0.1 left for him. That is so bad. So bad. It was an interesting game, but I had that one in the bag at the end. When he played a5 trying to exchange off the pawns on the queen side, I could have just taken with the knight. Because his knight is trapped on the side of the board on the other side. So why am I giving away my pawn when I could have given, instead of using a pawn for 2 pawns, I could have given a knight for 2 pawns, and then he would have had no chance to stop my my a pawn from queenie. So that was just a couple of really poor decisions there overall. 0.1 second. Amazing. Okay, I guess we're gonna play bishop d7. Chasing the queen back. And then what? What now? Do I play b5 to keep this pawn? Maybe. Do I play h6 to get the bishop? I think I do. It's a bit more, it's safer. Safer to play h6. Hey HT, How did you do? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Okay, so now I have the option of going b5. But also my queen is about to get trapped. I guess I should be a bit concerned about that. Let's go here, trying to give this bishop a nice diagonal. So far in the blitz, it's not been good. I have made 2 draws against lower rated opponents, much lower rated opponents. So 2 wins and 2 draws. And I'm currently in 35th place, which is, I think, a good illustration of it not being fantastic so far. Okay, so he's playing b3. I guess I'm gonna take this one and go here. Oh, maybe queen a5. Interesting. Yeah, this became very sharp. I'm actually gonna try to checkmate him. So he has to play h3, then I play queen g6. And then knight f4 is gonna come in a big way. So what is he gonna do now to stop? Okay, that wasn't great. The double attack on both the knight and the bishop. Queen e4, that's pretty cute. Maybe he can take on c4. I guess I should just take back because I'm winning a piece. Ooh, he has bishop g4. Yeah, so I'm gonna go like bishop d7, and then he's gonna go bishop g4. And if he gets out of this, then well done to him. I mean, that would be very impressive. Let's go here. Rook e1, rook, and then he has knight f5, which is kind of annoying. I guess we're gonna go for it anyway. Knight f5, such a move. Monster move. Yeah, okay, maybe I can take it. Then put c6. Okay, I'm gonna have to flag this. No, actually, it's fine. Oh no, rook e7 was winning there. Okay, he missed it, I missed it, everyone missed it. And now we're gonna have a... Okay, I missed that as well. Oh, what a game. What a game. Oh, that's a good move. Wow. That was very well done by him. Okay, what is this? Okay, now I get another alert that my game has started, and that is just I mean, that's just false. I mean, my game did not just start. It started... Yeah, how do I cancel these settings? Cancel. Go to settings. Doesn't matter. Okay, that was... Yeah, he did a very good job there at the end. He did a very good job there. I thought I was going to win that on time, if nothing else, but the way he executed that attack was very clever. What's up, says Senile Oyster. I'm playing bad chess. It's nothing new, but it's kind of annoying. By which I mean it's very annoying. Very frustrating to play bad chess. Okay, we're just gonna put these pawns as far up the board as I can manage. Then we're gonna play e3. And we're just gonna sit here and wait. We're gonna wait for better times. Okay, we're gonna play a5. We're done waiting. Then a6 and c5. This is how you play in the big leagues. So far, I feel like I have a strategically almost winning position. But how to break through, that is the big question. Okay, I guess we're going to put this bishop over here. Yeah, the thing is that his attack might be stronger than anything really I'm doing. So let's move this guy over here. And then this guy here. Now we're both kind of done maneuvering. And this bishop is going to be locked out of the game for entirety. And now I'm just going to improve my king, and then we're going to open up on the king's side. Okay, so he shut down the king side as well. It's a very interesting strategic duel going on right now. Okay, he just goes back. Interesting. Okay, I think it's time to go forward. He's gonna take that one. No, he's not. He's not taking that one. That kind of surprises me. Okay, I guess let's try to double the rooks. Okay, I'm gonna take this one. And then we're gonna double on the F file. Yeah. Ooh, I should have exchanged the knights. That was a huge mistake by me. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I should, because now he gets this square for the knights, so I should have exchanged the knights and then kind of just continued sitting here. Okay, I was kind of hoping that he would get nervous about the stuff I was doing, and he did. Okay, that was a huge mistake. Um, yeah, he completely messed that. I forgot that I had this idea. I could have actually won his queen there. I just wasn't paying enough attention. But I'm about to get flagged. No, I guess I'm just gonna have to go for this one. Yeah, he knew I was gonna do that because he just knew that I was gonna. I played it such a good game. I played a great game there. It's just I played a bit too slowly, and that allowed him to flag me. Ah, I played a good game. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I did. I played a strategic, very good game, and then I was a bit too slow in some stages, which allowed him to use the time to get out of a very bad situation. Um, who is going to win the Grand Chess Tour? Asks HT. It's a good question. I don't really know. I'm not really following the standings even. How about you tell me? Apparently, Trent is saying Shakira and Krikor is saying Nakamura. Well, it's very early in the game still, right? I mean, they had 2 tournaments so far. They had, oh no, they had 3 because the French Belgium kind of thing is 2 rapid tournaments. Um, yeah, so the Sinkfield Cup is actually going to be the only um, normal time control tournament they have in the Grand Chess Tour. So that means it's primarily a rapid blitz kind of thing. Shakhriyar has been very good. Nakamura is good at blitz and rapid. I guess whoever is leading the thing is probably going to win, right? I mean, I'm going to go for the max, the most probable thing to happen, and that is the guy in the lead is going to win the whole thing. However, I don't really know who the guy in the lead is, causing me some trouble. When does the World Championship match begin? Asks Axe Villager. The match begins something like November 10th. About that. November 10th ish. At least you didn't stalemate him. Yeah. No, but the thing is that I knew that he knew that I was going to take the pawn. So there was no need to take the pawn. I could have just, taken the rook because I could have anticipated that well the bishop that he would play the bishop on pre to cover. Honestly, what is going on? I'm not better. Oh, wait, I am better. Probably should not have allowed me to do that check. Ooh, probably should not have allowed me to make that check either. I guess let's keep it simple. Huge attack on the king. Let's just play a bishop to do some protection duty over there. Take this guy, and then I'm a pawn up, so it doesn't really matter whether or not I had an easier way to win, because this is more than sufficient. Okay, let's give another check. I guess we're just going to play the endgame with the 2 pawns up. That attack looks very strong, says Axe Villager. Yeah, I completely agree, but somehow it didn't really pan out the way I had hoped. I mean, I'm definitely winning, but I thought I was going to checkmate the guy. Probably their last game before the World Championship, says Calixi. Yeah, that is very probable. Probably I should have inserted this at some point, but doesn't really matter. Okay, my first win in 4 games. That is actually the truth. I'm in 65th place in what is a much weaker arena than what is normal. So that's pretty depressing. Next up, Tor Fredrik, one of the young Norwegians. He's actually currently playing a tournament in Göteborg. So that's interesting that he's here, ready to go. So far, so good, I would say. Some chances to put pressure on this pawn. Gonna put my rook on the d file and then just point my pieces towards this pawn. That is the general strategy. And also a nice square for my bishop on d5. Okay, I guess we're just gonna grab some space. Take, take, take. Take, take. Probably a little bit better for me. Queen b3 maybe. In the real world, deception can be used to great effect. Do you think deception plays a large part in chess? You know, I try to be tricky. I do some theatrics. Probably could have been an actor in a different life. I try to overplay my. I try to pretend like I made a mistake sometimes. Okay, we're just gonna keep the queen here because I'm a bit scared of the rook coming over to join the party. So we're gonna keep the rook close. Yeah. No, seriously, apparently it's Chrome that has started doing some changes because I'm getting so many alerts on. I'm getting alerts on things I don't have up, on things that I have muted. It's very annoying. Are you just gonna attack my rook for the rest of the game? My queen, I mean. It does seem that is your intention. In which case, I'm gonna say politely no. Not interested. I want to win this game. You make a smug face once you start talking about tricks. Yeah, no, I have tried to fool people a couple of times, and honestly, it has worked out. I mean, many times I have fooled people into thinking I made a blunder. Okay, so we're gonna have a rook endgame with a pawn up. That's pretty good. Probably gonna be good enough to win the game. Although the guy is fighting, he's fighting, but ooh, I almost stepped into a checkmate. Wow. Okay, good fighting. Rook takes d6, then queen e8, followed by rook h3. Looks dangerous. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do this. And back he goes. But now he doesn't have queen e8 check. I'm very, very clever. I'm such a clever guy. Such a clever guy. He didn't have the queen check there. And as a result, I'm going to win this without too much of a hassle. Just push them pawns up the board. Is he threatening anything? Not that I can see. Check. Still not threatening anything. And checkmate. Nice, solid outplaying of a weaker opponent. Do you manage to do so in online games too? No. When your opponent doesn't see your face, it's very difficult to do theatrics, to trick them. Very difficult. So that really only works in over-the-board play. Marvelous, says Axe Villager. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that. He actually fought pretty well. He got himself in trouble, but he tried getting some tricks. Some dirty tricks there. And I spotted them and prevented them in good fashion. Can't really decide what to take back with. I guess we're gonna go with the bishop. Honestly, I should be thinking about playing d5. Yeah, probably I should be playing d5. I have been struggling with the 2000s so far today. And I just blundered a pawn. Wow. This is not good. Just as I say, I've been struggling against the 2000s. I blunder a pawn. Again. Okay, we're gonna flag him. That's the idea now. We're gonna flag. Do the dirty flag. Pawn down for absolutely no compensation. Pretty bad news. Are you in your apartment now? Asks Stedia. Yes, yes, I am. Which is why I have the same background as I have had almost every time I streamed. It's not a coincidence, people. Okay, so I'm currently 60th, um, which is still pretty horrible. Um, this really has not been my day. But I haven't been playing that bad. I mean, I made a couple of draws and then I lost a game. I think the biggest problem is that I haven't been able to put down the 2000 rated players quickly enough. We've had a lot of fighting games against lower rated players. People fighting pretty well, in my opinion. And that has severely cost me in the standings. I only have 13 points. We almost played half an arena, and I only have 17 points. Georg Meyer has double the amount of points that I do. Wow. Okay, next up is Mate Schmate, and he has played the worst opening I have ever seen. And also there, I could have taken this guy. It's difficult to concentrate when your opponent is just blatantly playing horrible, horrible moves. And doing them in a row, basically. I mean, what are you doing, my friend? You're playing horrible chess. I mean, what is this? What is going on? I'm confused. You're playing quickly and you're playing poorly. And surely one of the two should stop. But what's most annoying is that I'm not winning, despite the guy playing quickly and poorly. As a matter of fact, not only am I not winning, I'm barely better. How does that happen? I mean, in the opening, I had a chance to take on f3 and then d4, just having a winning position after 10 moves. And now we're here fighting. I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna go here so that when he does this, I'm gonna do this. Okay, he had other plans. Okay, now surely this is gonna be, the rest is gonna be a breeze. Ooh, no, he gets the c5 square. That's actually very bad news for me. Ooh, and my queen is in trouble. You know what? This is so bad news, I'm gonna have to take the knight, just to prevent him from getting the knight to here. But now my position is falling apart. This is not what I was hoping would happen. And he has more points than me. 22 points against 17. This is an important game for me to win, just to stop him, just to catch him in the standings. Okay, that was not the greatest move. Let's just let's adopt his style. quickly but poorly. It seems to be a valid strategy. Ooh, I should have taken with the rook! If I had taken with the rook, then now I wouldn't have to protect this guy before taking that guy. I'm making so many slight tactical mistakes, and it's really costing me. Oh, this is so bad. Still, I'm much better, but it just feels like this game could have been over some time ago. Come on, Queen C1. Come on, dude. Ooh, I have the nicest tactic. I'm actually glad he didn't do that. Rook G3. Booyah! Let's see some hammer times in the chat. That is pretty sweet. I'm happy with that one. Very happy with that one. Let's give a check. Let's give another check and another check. Booyah! That was very satisfying. Rook G3. Next level, says Emba. Yeah, that was I was very happy with that one. Okay, XXXYYY is also ahead of me in the standings. Basically, everyone is ahead of me. What is going on today? Everyone ahead of me in the standings. Okay, we're just gonna get our pieces out. Magnus mode, says Costas. Thank you. Sounds like a pretty solid compliment. Okay, that came as a bit of a surprise to me. This is an interesting pawn structure, I would say. Not sure how to treat this. I guess we're just gonna double the rooks. Somehow I want to get at these pawns, right? So I guess playing f5 is a good part of such a strategy. And also not interested in trading queens. I'm going to take back with a pawn. And now we're going to do a in-game advantage because of the split pawns. Let's just push. If I went king f7, I was afraid of knight h4. So therefore I push and then go queen e6. Okay. Not sure about that d5 move. You know what? Let's just keep it simple. Let's let him take this pawn. Okay, interesting. Let him take this pawn then. Offers a draw. Come on, dude. What do you think I'm doing here? I'm up on time. I have the better position. Pretty much no risk to lose. And he offers a draw. Apparently that's very modern. Doesn't hurt to offer a draw, because if he accepts, you're out of the woods. However, I don't think I'm going to win this. I'm going to struggle to win this. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's go with the king. So my king is slightly more centralized than his king. It's a start. Although I just allowed knight a5, which probably I shouldn't do. Ooh, but now I allowed knight d6. Okay, threatening this one. I need to go faster. For the last couple of moves, he's been faster than me. Okay, we got there in the end. Got there in the end, but yet another fighting game, and I'm way behind the top three. Way, way, way behind the top three. So we have the big guns. We have Krikor, we have Mayer, and we have Firouzja. And those are the top three about to win a prize people. And then we have Hammer coming from behind, not really doing much else. Trying to remember, how do you play this? You do like this, right? And then this. I need to get a memory. Now this. Okay, we're gonna give this a shot. And now I think kind of one of the ideas is that you can go rook d2. Actually, I feel like he misplayed this because he never played bishop b7, and maybe I had the opportunity to kind of stop that. But now I'm a bit too late because now he got it in. Let's do this and double on the d file. Okay, I'm not sure about that move. Feels like it's helpful for me to get my king closer to the center. Ooh, and he actually just went back, so he agreed that that was not the best move. Okay, now we're going to go bishop c3. Just keeping things protected. Maybe a mistake because of b5. Yeah, that may have been a mistake. Let's go g4. Bishop f8 doesn't feel like the right thing. Rook d8 doesn't work because then I take and go g5. 200 bits from Maiden3. Thank you. Style is more important than the score. Thank you. Yeah, I have not been stylish so far, if you wanted to kind of emphasize that. Let's take this one. Looks exciting. Although I blundered bishop f4. Okay, he didn't see bishop f4. And now it's still not clear, is it? Still not clear. Check back. Okay, I grabbed a pawn, and he cannot play queen here because of because I take and get 2 pawns up in a rook ending. But he kind of has to go there, right? Because otherwise I'm just going to do something to get my rook on the g file. Ooh, I'm very low on time. I'm very low on time. Okay, good thing I noticed. I have no idea what he's doing though. Why is he allowing me to just get this check? Yeah, that was not a good move from him. Yeah, he needed to go queen g7, play a rook ending with 2 pawns down. Yeah, it wasn't going to work, so he tried something else, but this is even worse. That was unnecessary, but it's fine. Okay, so we get the game. I think that's like 4 games in a row. It's looking up. It's looking up. And now we get this variation again. No, it's a he plays the old main line. No, he just plays something random. 94. I don't think you're supposed to play that move. Ooh, this is just horrible for black. He played a horrible opening in his white game, and now he's playing a horrible opening in his black game. At least he's consistent. Let's give him that. He's also being a bit of a temptress. It's very tempting to just punish him by knocking in the doors. Yeah, I cannot resist. I cannot resist! Probably I should resist, but for you guys, for the show, I'm just gonna give away a piece for nothing. Giving away a piece for nothing for you guys. To keep you guys entertained. And the guy refuses my piece and instead hands me the entire kingdom. Okay, I'm gonna ask the question once again. What is up with this guy? He's playing horrible chess. Yeah, okay, I guess I can do the queen exchange. I mean, I am an exchange and 2 pawns up. So I think the queen exchange could be okay for me. A rook on the open file. Another rook on the open file. Yeah, you're in trouble, my friend. Oof. Let's just take that guy. And take that guy. And I guess we're going to give a check. And then we're going to do this. And then checkmate. 7 in a row. Wow. That's actually starting to become respectable. 7 in a row. Georg Meyer is currently in first place. I'm in 12th place. Not so good. Okay, we're going to play this again. As we have in the past. Okay, I may have lost the tempo there. It's okay. I hope. I'm playing so slowly. That's my issue. I'm so slow to make my decisions. I feel like I should be able to play b5 at some moment, but can't really seem to make it work. And in he comes with his annoying queen, causing trouble. Let's try this. Should be interesting. So now the plan is knight c2, knight b4. This is the plan, basically trying to get this pawn. He's gonna have to play bishop a5. And then we're gonna kind of just wait and see what happens. Okay. Oh, I could have gone bishop e1. Okay. So he's basically just saying that this is good defensive structure for him. He might be right, actually. I should stop trying to make good moves and start just playing fast. Oh my god, if I get fired, I'm going to be pretty upset. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? And I got myself flagged. For no good reason, got myself flagged. So silly. Yeah, no, I should have stopped trying to play good moves there at some point. I should have just played quickly. At some point, I tried playing good moves, and it's never a good strategy. Because number one, I'm not going to be able to play good moves, and number two, it's just gonna waste time. The only reason I lost that game was because I was trying to play good moves, and burned all my time because of that. So unnecessary. Garrick is in first place. Playing good moves is a bad plan, kids. Yeah, it is. Well, it is when you're kind of expecting to get low on time. Especially those situations. Yeah, so my move didn't really do much, huh? Let's go here and take this one. Never play good moves, says the VARP rules. Yeah. Well, I mean, good moves are fine when you have the time to discover the good moves, but in the other situations, you just play quickly and hope for the best. That's basically Blitz for you. Play quickly and hope for the best. Okay, I'm gonna do something about these Chrome notifications, because I see no reason for them to be so loud. Honestly, I don't see any reason for them to have sound at all. And this wasn't a problem until today, so it's just very strange timing. I think you lost because you put your pawns on black squares, which made it harder to pre-move. Nah. Well, I mean, it's not why I lost, but it probably didn't help. I lost because I was low on time. Oh my god. I mean, I muted my Facebook window, and yet it's... Yeah. Okay, so I'm in 20th place. No hope of really doing anything today. I had some good attacking games, but not much else. Wouldn't bishop b4 have gained the rook or something? Yeah, probably, since you're saying it. I honestly, I wasn't paying much attention. I wasn't paying attention at all. I'm still winning. It's fine. Still winning. Winning on time, winning on the board. Just generally winning. Taking all of his pieces is my next plan. Let's go here. So many different things I can take. I'm gonna choose, I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna be boring. Just go back. I'm gonna take this guy, gonna take that guy, gonna take that guy. So many guys I can take. Let's take this guy. Okay, that was actually a blunder. For some reason, I missed that he had rook d2. That was a very unnecessary blunder by me. Yeah, I'm not playing this game very well. I kind of just assumed that I would win on time by now. Yeah, let's give the king some air, some breathing space. And why am I thinking? The only way I can lose this game is by thinking. And yet I'm doing it. Blunder. All of his pawns. I'm just taking all of them. Wow. Yeah, I've kind of given up on this tournament because I'm nowhere close to the prices. Nowhere close to the prices, and there's 35 minutes left. And yeah, these Chrome notifications are really getting out of hand. How much of the notifications can you hear? I assume that the microphone is picking a couple up. Let's just attack the center. Try to trade the queens. Successful. Mission successful. Get the rook on the c-file. Also successful. Get the knight to f5. Successful. Get the king out. Also successful. I probably should have played bishop e7. Probably should have done that. Aren't those Windows 10 notifications? Ah, yeah, that might be it. Go deactivate. Yeah, you're right. It's Windows being crazy. That makes sense. Okay, I think I may have solved the problem. I have clicked something that says deactivate notifications for Google Chrome. But they were just kind of popping up in the Chrome window, so I think that kind of confused me. Going back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, I'm tired. Somehow you get energized when things are going well, and when things are not going well, you just kind of fall apart. I feel like that's what's happening now. Let's just do this. Ooh, missed knight d5. It's probably okay. That was not the greatest move. Okay, now we just gotta make sure that these pawns don't queen. I think that's within the realm of what I'm capable of. Get the king over to make sure that these pawns don't go running off. Give a check. Take this guy. I'm feeling pretty safe that these pawns are not going to run off. Take that guy. 4 pawns up. Can we do 5? 4 pawns up. Can we do 5? Ah, there we have 5. 5 pawns up and a knight. Sure. Keep playing by all means. What is the quickest checkmate? I guess we're just gonna do this. And this. Now there's a quicker checkmate. Yeah, I'm pretty way behind. 18th place. Why aren't you playing in St. Louis? Asks Bucky. I'm not very good. I think that's the reason. I'm not very good. At least compared to the guys currently playing in St. Louis. I'm not very good. Let's go here. Sounds like a crazy person is texting you, says Clixy. Well, it is a crazy person texting me, but I think the notification would have been the same whether this person had been sane or not. You know what? I'm not going to take it. I'm going to preserve the possibility of playing b6 in the future. For instance, after 98 now, maybe it's interesting to play b6 and trying to get a knight to c5. We're going to try it out. e4 next move, and then maneuver the knight to c5. Okay, this is also good for me. Yeah, let's just do this. And then rook a6, I have queen d3. The more double pawns, the happier, says Warp Rules. Well, no, but you know, you have to judge every position on its own merits. And in this situation, it was good for me to have those doubled pawns because they were controlling so many squares. What kind of day is this? I mean, I'm capable of winning this, dude. I'm also capable of stalemating you. I guess that's what you're hoping for. If you want me to stalemate you, you should play king g6. And then if I queen, it's actually stalemate. You should make some stalemate traps if you're going to play on anyhow. Alec TV is now hosting. That's unfortunate. Is he done already? Okay, we're approaching the end of the Arena Kings. There's 27 more minutes. And I'm not going to win the tournament. Are two rooks more valuable than a queen? Well, this is basically, we thought that the answer to that was yes, but now we're not so sure. Because in modern times, we have discovered that the queen, there's so many situations in which the queen actually is a decent piece. So we thought that two rooks were definitely better than a queen, and now, honestly, we're not sure. But in that situation, there was no doubt. I mean, in that situation, it was just no competition. But there are other situations where it's certainly not clear. Is there any decay in the FIDE rating, asks Clixy. No. So if you stop playing chess, your FIDE rating stays the same. You don't get punished for not playing games. Oh, life is so unfair. Him being better in this position is so unfair. Just, it makes no sense to me that he's better. Okay, I guess we're gonna do this. Oh, that was horrible. That was so horrible. I don't know what went wrong there, but suddenly he was having some tactics working in his favor. And I did not respond in the best way, to put it mildly. Yeah, I just realized I can't take this back, and then I'm just losing. Yeah, so your rating can expire, but it doesn't go away. So Kasparov's rating has expired in that it's not active. But if he were to play a game, his rating would resume at what it is right now. I guess I'm gonna be fighting, trying to fight. Get the knight to c4. Hope for the best. Let's put something in the middle. Yeah, my position is just not good. That's the issue. Okay, we're gonna flag him, I'm afraid, on his behalf, not on mine. I'm afraid that's what we're gonna do. Let's go here. Guess we're gonna exchange off the bishops. No? Did he miss that he had bishop f2? Or did he do this on purpose? He might actually have done this on purpose. But I think it's the wrong call. And I could have taken that one. Okay, it turns out I'm not going to flag him. He's going to flag me. A bit of a surprising turn of events. Okay, I missed that. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, we're gonna have to, yeah, I don't really know. We're gonna have to do something very special here. Why did I do that? That makes no sense. Why would I do that? Yeah, I'm just having a bad day. I had a good opening, but after that, things went south very quickly. Nobody answered me. What happened? Why is Alec done streaming? I mean, this is usually the time he starts streaming. Is anyone even out there? Do you hear what I'm saying? Alec hosted me. Why is he done streaming? Uh, ended abruptly and auto-hosted. Okay, that's kind of good news in terms of there's a good chance he's coming back. Did he say he had the microphone issues? Okay, I guess we're going to take this one and do this. Do this. Okay, so I guess there is a chance he's coming back. I'm having a rough day. I thought it started out okay, but then we've had a couple of games that are just not good. Simply not good. And that kind of takes a toll on the mood. Just in case. You never know what crazy things people get in their head. Come on, pony. Let's go. Pony. I'm in a bit of a rush, Mr. Pony. I need to make up for some very bad results previously today. I need you to move faster. Okay, so Firouzja is currently third among the title players. He's on 66 points. I have 42 points. I mean, I absolutely no chance of catching Firouzja. Mayer has won 16 games in a row. So I guess I'm just playing too slowly today. I'm not even the top Norwegian, as Buvalmna is ahead of me. And yeah, Halvar is ahead of me. Wow. Okay, I guess we're gonna do some prestige in this, trying to catch Halvar, being 1 point ahead. Not sure about knight a6, because that allowed me to play b3. On the other hand, I do not have bishop a3, which I was intending. So I'm going to have to change my plans, play bishop b2 instead. Yeah, it's not great, is it? Okay, let's try this and then g4, chasing the bishop away. I guess he's gonna try bishop c2. And I didn't think it was gonna be very effective, but I may have been wrong about that. Maybe I should have played e4 instead of g4. g4 maybe was a mistake. Okay, let's try this move. I'm not really liking my position. It feels like he has some kind of tactics that's going to work out for him. But I don't see it. That's a good news. It feels like there's something, but I don't see it. Although there it was. Now I see it. Okay, I'm going to have to try to be tricky. I'm going to take this one. And then this attack. I guess queen d3. Then I have to play queen takes, and then he goes c5. It actually got pretty complicated. I'm not entirely sure what he's thinking about, because it feels like he doesn't really have that many options. Yeah, I don't understand this. Why is he letting his own bishop get into trouble? I want to take with the bishop, but it feels like maybe I should take with the... I'm going to take with the bishop. If I want to take with the bishop, I should take with the bishop. Okay, and I blundered. Oh, how did I not manage to calculate that? That was like 3 straight moves in a row. I should be able to calculate 3 moves in a row. Okay, so here we are in trouble once again. Bishop d1. Okay, now he's just getting cocky. Bishop d1. Surely that is not a good move. I mean, this guy has to end up in trouble somehow. Oh, and I'm low on time. Ah, and I just let his bishop back out. Yeah, just a bad day all around. What am I thinking? What a day. Queen e4. Okay, Halvar now 3 points ahead of me. I might lose this competition. Yeah, Punar, I felt pretty good going in today, but apparently something was off. Right now I'm hungry, so now I know what is off, but I thought I was doing okay before the stream started. Okay, let's just go for the throat. H5, H4, let's make something happen. The tilt is real, says Shlomomo. Yeah, maybe. The thing is that as long as you're not competing for prizes, it doesn't really matter. So then it's, oof, yeah. So you just stop paying attention, right? Because when your result doesn't matter, you stop paying attention and bad things happen. Bad things such as bishop takes e6. Just not paying attention. Okay, that's kind of weird. Guess it's gonna work out for him. Let's go here, take. Okay, that's also very weird. Now he might not even be better, actually. That was a really bad move. Maybe this is silly. I shouldn't be going into this because of rook f4. Okay, instead of trying to win the game, he's trying to make a draw. Usually not the best of strategies. Although in this case, it's going to turn out okay for him. Okay, but not great. Never mind that. Scratch that. He's going to lose the game on account of him being a bit of a chicken. He's still okay, which is a bit unfair, but okay, we're going to do this, and this, and this. And then we're going to win the game. I mean, from just a losing position to a winning position. What are you going to do? Gonna be Zhou. Well, it's gonna be something. No, it's not Zhou per se. It's just that my king is more active than his king. And so my king is able to go fetch all of his pawns. Hello, truck. Vertrich is about to strike down with a clip showing how he beat me. with the Scholar's Mate. Okay, so there's 4 minutes left in the arena. Somehow I got a 1200 player in the last game, who I'm hoping to beat. And I need to do that within 3 minutes 50 seconds, because that is when the timer runs out. So I'm going to have to pre-move quite a bit, but it should be doable. Okay, piece up. Good start. You secretly hope I lose this one, says Forked about it. Well, I don't think that's going to happen, because I'm currently a queen up. But your allegiances, your loyalty has been noted, or lack thereof. And this is going to be checkmate in one move. No. And this is going to be no. And no. Actually, I'm running out of time. This is going to be checkmate in one move. Okay, that was it from me, everybody. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible Arena Kings tournament. I am behind Halvar in the standings. Even though I got the 2 last wins, it wasn't enough to fix everything. My rating has suffered as well, as I guess is normal. All in all, pretty depressing day. And Alec apparently having technical issues. Nothing going right today. We're gonna play this out, but there's only 1 more minute on the clock for the arena. So not much is gonna happen. Oh, I could have played rook takes e3. I got another chance. Okay, so I'm gonna be back. Honestly, I don't really remember when I'm gonna be back. So check this link in the chat. I'm gonna check it actually, because I don't remember when my next stream is. I'm gonna be back on Friday. On Friday, I'm gonna be actually not on my channel, but I'm gonna be hosting the Norwegian Thunder Boys, and they are a group of Fortnite streamers. Actually, some of them are also members of one of the most famous Norwegian bands, music bands. And yeah, that's going to be interesting. So on Friday from 10 a.m. also time, maybe it's 9 a.m. No, 10 a.m. I'm gonna be playing Fortnite with the Thunder Boys. Yeah, and that's it from me. I'm doing some chess puzzles on Sunday, so I hope you can join me then. That's gonna be 7 p.m. Oslo time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern. And I hope you'll be back then. And bye, everyone.